Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Pisces for March. I am late. That's why I'm not sure what month I'm in. That's the eclipse that happened recently on the 14th. Today is the 18th, and I have been, I would say, on a pilgrimage. I kept thinking, what am I doing? No, I was connecting with the spirit world, doing my duty, as I am connected spiritually, and I want to reinforce that. And with the trine that's happening with Saturn and Mars in the water signs, it's a very spiritual time now. So I was taking advantage of that and honing in on my spirituality. So for March, we're not starting up with what's going on at the middle or the beginning or the end of the month. We're just going to go through what's taken place, and I have a bunch of cards just separated. What's taken place, or what's taking place throughout Mars and Mars is in Cancer, so things are really slowing down, and we're finding more time to do or to think about how we feel. Now, Pisces, energy is like the cards, they're just everywhere. We have the Queen of Swords with the Knight. So it's a lot of thinking and talking, or wanting to talk, or expecting to have a conversation that will be truthful, but it doesn't seem to be on a very friendly level. So that in itself is something that will taper itself out as the days and the weeks flow by, because this is March that we're looking at. But we're seeing that, again, the conversation and wanting to share ideas, it's a little scattered, and we're not sure if we're on one side or another. We're not sure if we're taking sides. We're not sure if we're wanting to move forward. We seem to be, I'm not sure. You see? I'm not sure. That's what we're getting here. Should I, shouldn't I, with those two swords? Should I come out fighting? Should I be honest? Was I... A lot of doubt, a lot of questioning what took place. If not at the beginning of March, then toward the end of February, because we're toward the middle of the month now, and that eclipse has us scratching our heads in some cases as to, did I do right? If I make that offer, will they say no? And is it time to go? Should I move on? I'm not sure. That's what we're getting here. So, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So the answer to that is to follow your instincts, to allow the time to go by. And we have the World card, because the cycle is coming to an end, Pisces. And then we have the one more here with my darling birds. We have the truth will be revealed. In good time, the truth will be revealed. And if it is that you are questioning or doubting, the best advice is to take some more time. Wait it out. Let this month be a month of reflection, because that is what that trine in the water signs is requesting of us, to be a time of reflection on what we really want and and what we're hoping for. Wow, Pisces. I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Spirit, I thank you for protecting and keeping the collective safe, protecting me and keeping me safe. We're looking into the month of March 2025 for Pisces, and this will carry over again into the first couple of weeks of April, simply because I'm coming in a little later than what would be expected to do the March readings. But I'm starting with Pisces because we are in the Pisces season, and Saturn is wreaking havoc for you, having you in that feeling of, I'm not sure what I want to do, I'm not sure if I should do, and even I am contemplating still what spread I'm going to use. So I decided finally that I would do the cross, being that it is such a spiritual time, and that Celtic cross that we all know. I will do it for your read. I'm using the Rider-Waite. It's a new deck that I got, so I'm breaking it in, and it's the borderless. They call this one the borderless. The Smith-WaiteTarot is what they call this one. And for the oracle messages, I'm using the animal spirit deck. Again, it is because of this trying time that we're in that I want to use the animals to help balance off that energy. So the first card is the Ten of Cups. So here we are at great joy, great happiness. So we're going into a time of being content and really feeling that joy of what I want. I have everything. I have what I want. I'm happy with it. But remember, we saw those cards where I'm not sure, and someone leaving and fighting and arguing. So here we have another 10 to cover this, and this card is our 10 of Swords. So we have a double 10. So feels like something could be coming to an end, Pisces. Could be that what you thought was happiness really was not, or where you thought your happiness was, they're leaving. They're not interested. They're not wanting to because of some betrayal, and that happiness that you were expecting to have seems to be that it is questioned. It is very questioned here. It is betrayed. If that truth hasn't come out yet, it will be coming out, because that's what we saw with the first set of cards. But this is what covers this happiness here. So it is a challenge to have, and again, it is that uncertainty of should I, shouldn't I, what should I say, how should I speak, what are the words to use. So we're looking at really putting it out there to the bones, to the bearing all truth, because it is in that you will know where your happiness really is. If it is that you're questioning, if it is with a particular person. But let me see how these cards are looking here, because I may not have the room. I didn't do a test, so I'm gonna have to shift the way the spread falls. I'm gonna have to do it a little differently. I'll put them like this. Okay, so this would be the Chariot. So we have a sense of direction that needs to be taken, and here we looking towards the spiritual side, where we're hoping that we will be able to change the direction of where our happiness seems to be headed in a mess of betrayals or darkness for the very least. But the Chariot is a very difficult card, so it is telling us that what is above, what we what we are hoping to achieve, we have to put the focus there. And this is what Spirit is saying, that we need to pay attention to this. We need to pay attention to what real truth is, how a true happiness really is, and see our way to guiding and taking that direction. Now, again, it is instinctual, so you know down deep inside, Pisces, if you are with someone who is not giving you that green light as to, yes, our relationship is headed toward true happiness, well, then some honesty needs to happen. And if it is that you are holding back from expressing how you truly feel, well, that is where you not only betray yourself, but you betray your partner, as well as if it is the vice versa, where if it is that the person that you're dealing with is not coming clean on how they really feel and what they really want, then it is only betrayal that will come, whether they betray themselves or they betray you. Now, the card that follows below here is the Lover's card. So it is a sense of where you've been. You know what love is. You know what that true feeling, that true love, that sense of true love, you know what that is. And here it is showing at the bottom. So this is where you're rooted. This is where you, Pisces, which is totally natural, that you are able to align yourself with what true love feels like, and knowing that this is what you want. You want to choose your happiness, and you've already made that choice. Now it's a question of living it, where you've had that experience and you want to relive it again. And here we see that it is quite possible to achieve. Now we have what has happened recently. Yes, we can see the cards. Okay, what has happened recently is, now we could go back 2 weeks, we could go back 4 months, we could go back 4 weeks, we could go back a year. However long you feel is connected to what the card represents here, which is there's a lack of trust. There's that feeling of I'm working extra hard and trying to keep things together and not feeling like I'm being helped. I'm not feeling like this relationship is a two-way street. It feels like I'm carrying all this work. I'm carrying all the burden of making it work, and the willingness to do the work is there. Now this could be the partnership in itself who's feeling like this, or this could be you and yourself, Pisces, where you feel like you've done so much and you're wanting to strive to do more. Again, the Chariot here is a symbol of what is a higher arcana connected to this 9, because it is very difficult. It is spiritual, yes, but here too it is a question of the spirit of wanting to move forward and the feeling that you must defend that relationship or protect that relationship, depending on your situation. But it's been very trying and very difficult. Now, for some, I'm getting another message here that it could be that there was illness in the past that needed, that has caused some of what seems to be a feeling of betrayal, or the difficulties involved in the relationship. There's a lot of illness. Someone may have been very ill or having to deal with mental illness or physical illness even, where we see that there is medical care that has been an obstacle for this relationship. Let's see, that's just a message that just came up there. Then we have the Hierophant. So we're looking at what's to come, and again, this could carry into the middle of April, carry over into the middle of April. It could go beyond, depending on your situation. It could be where we have legal work that is being done. If it is that we've been in arguments and we're trying to bring things back into the balance, and having discussions on going to court or dealing with lawyers or notaries or even doctors. Again, if it is for health reasons, then we're seeking that knowledge and understanding, and we're able to come to understand. We're able to make that decision. We're able to choose. Again, we're choosing. We've already made a choice that we want to stay or we want to go. Now it's a question of justifying it. And here with the Hierophant, it is higher knowledge, higher understanding. In some cases, it is legal. It is legal circumstances that will come to pass because of what's been taking place. And here we have where you are now. Again, this Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, is your time is now, is what this card would represent, where you're either taking a chance or you just making sure the cards are still in view, because now I have to shift them over a little bit. I know I want to make them all seen. Yeah, we're still good. Okay. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like the present, where you are now, concerning what you felt, what you've experienced, and what you want. You're willing to take that chance. You have that faith. Again, it's that understanding, knowing what is the right thing to do. I can't help but see the bottom of the deck, and we see that it's someone from your past that is coming back in. It is memories of love. It is working with all of what you have experienced and making that choice to be with someone. You're risking. You want to take a risk. You want to risk another chance with whomever is on your mind, or the situation that you feel you want to complete and bring in to complete your happiness. Here we have the Lover's card. So we represent the Lover's card here with the Two of Cups. So there's that commitment, because I think I call this the Lovers. Either way, I was thinking about it as being the Lover's card. But again, it's a reflection off of that commitment, that you or yourself are committed, and there's that honesty. You're willing to work for it, and you're risking everything. You want to choose to be with the person that you feel is your happiness. But again, all truth must be brought out into the surface, and once that is done, once there's clear understanding, then the choice again will be made. And again, we're High Arcana here. It's not easy. This is very, very difficult. But being that we are going through this spiritual time, I call it, because it's a trine with the water signs for this month of March going into April. It is a good time. It is the right time to bear all and be honest and really show that what you want, and that you're ready to risk everything. Again, this is other people too, not just you. Other people who you're dealing with or thinking about, or in general, because this is outside forces. It is, like I said, it is the time, it is the right time to reach out and be committed and express that truth that will clear this and bring the happiness in, and that chariot will be able to bring you around to have that truth. You know, again, you see this as health, doctors, lawyers, judges. We see this as a marriage card too. So Pisces, if it is that you want to risk everything and make that offer and you're not sure if you should, then by all means it is a positive yes with this page to speak that truth. Because this is what the fear is, that what we saw earlier with the first set of cards is that they would say no, you're not sure, they may leave, or you may not be ready. But you need to speak that truth. That is the only place. Again, that World card, the end of a cycle, is represented here with these 2 tens. And then we did see our Page of Swords earlier. Now we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this would be the work involved. Again, it is going over the details with our page here. The truth. And it is the Pentacles. So it is again a slow working process. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups showing up with our 6 of Cups. So very emotional, very wanting that settlement, wanting to be settled. Again, it is going over the details of the truth, of betrayals, of lies, deceit, whatever it is that has caused this burden here, this weakness, this illness, if it is about illness. And again, it is illness in the sense where it's physical illness, it's spiritual illness, mental illness. If it is that we're hurt by ideas or thoughts of the next person, or the confusion of what we want out of the relationship, or we're not sure if we're wanting the same thing. Again, coming forward with that expression of I want, I really want, I am committed, Pisces, coming forward with that and taking the time to express will bring in that happiness. Because here we have the abundance, we have the 8 of Pentacles coming into the 10, so it's a forward progression. It is, like I said, it is Spirit giving the green light to go and having that plan to change the mindset and heal whatever it is that was causing this happiness to come to an end. That is where our Queen of Cups that we saw earlier, with the King of Wands, oh boy, with the Knight of Pentacles. So working hard at the emotional stability and making that offer is where it's going to come to toward the middle of April, I would say. And it could go beyond that. And I will do another read for you for sure before April comes around. I don't want to just leave it at the one read. But there it is. The green light is there for healing whatever it is that created or caused that burden. And again, if it is a physical illness, there is a commitment to the relationship. And relationship could be for love, it could be for work, it could be friends, it could be for family. It's whatever situation you are in and you're questioning if this relationship is going to go forward. You have all the opportunities here for the coming into the end of March, going into April, to have a commitment that would be sound. But again, it is a difficult choice. That truth needs to be borne out. It needs to be spoken. We have the High Arcana here to represent that it is not going to be easy. And this is where I bring in the Animal Spirit Oracle message, because Pisces, this will help you to see deep within yourself what should you need to make that step forward. If it is that it is you that needs to put that last step in to bring it to the 10, because then we would have all completion, cycle coming to an end, a new beginning will be starting with the relationship that you truly want to be in. So I ask Spirit, I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. And Pisces, again, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, and most of all for showing up. So I'll just take a random card. And here we have the dolphin. So it says to play, to swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. So this is where you give up that fear. Facing the fear and replacing it with what you really want, to have a good time and be in love and be with. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. So again, coming back to what was so painful, what was so difficult, that feeling of not trusting. We need to overcome that. We need to push forward. We need to put that last effort and allow for the time. Like I said at the very beginning, we need to allow for that time. And then we have the ladybug at the bottom of the deck to show you that there is good luck on this side. Again, it is the green light if it is that you are concerned about a particular relationship, if you should move forward. Yes, you should move forward. You are bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and confident and feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck, and the luck is on your side. And on that note, Pisces, I thank you again for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.